And today we are cooking, but we have a very special guest. Very special. Senator Kamala Harris.
Hi, guys.
Wait, so here's what I want to know.
Okay.
Is it respectful to call, like, I should be calling you Senator Harris, right?
No, you should not. That's not on my birth certificate.
Okay.
Kamala?
Kamala?
Yes, please.
Okay, because the Indian in me, I feel like my parents,
Just
my
don't
dad
call
will
me
watch
au-
this.
Just don't call me auntie.
Okay, I won't call you auntie. They'll be like, how could you call her by her first name? She's worked so hard. Okay, so what we're gonna cook today is an Indian recipe.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
you are Indian.
Yes.
Okay, and I don't know that everybody knows that, but I find that wherever I go and I see Indian people at the supermarket, on the street, everyone's like, you know Kamala Harris is Indian, right? It's like the thing we're so excited about to have you running for president.
Yeah.
So we're both Indian,
Yes.
but actually we're both South Indian.
Yes. You look like the entire one half of my family.
Okay, thank you.
You do.
I've been telling people
You
we're
do.
related already,
Yeah.
so this is perfect. It's basically true. And so were you raised eating South Indian food?
South Indian food. Lots of rice and yogurt, potato curry, dal, lots of dal, idli.
Yes, Italy. That's a deep cut. Okay, so what we're cooking today is two things. One of the South Indian staples is dosa, which is kind of like a sourdough crepe. And then we're gonna make a potato curry, which is the traditional accompaniment.
Yep. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so when I told my dad that I was gonna be cooking South Indian food for you,
And this is exactly what my mother would do. So when I walked in and saw this, literally, I didn't know it was actually a thing among our
I
people.
guess it's an Indian thing.
It apparently is a thing.
Okay, cool. So what we have is this great company, this Indian company actually, makes ready to make. You can get it at the Indian store. So we're busy. It's dripping.
Okay.
It's
It's dripping. Okay. So South Indians, it's vegetarian. It's all vegetarian. So when we were growing up and we'd go to India, and my grandfather was a little mischievous. So my grandmother, of course, was like strictly no, nothing. If it had a mother, it was not getting eaten. And if my grandmother would go out of town, my grandfather would then, he'd get very mischievous and he'd say, okay, let's have French toast. Because of course that has
an
eggs.
egg. That's a fine chop.
Right?
Okay, Senator Harris, I say this with respect.
Okay.
You're kind of a show-off. It's like, meanwhile, it's taken me 20 minutes to do this much of ginger. Okay, what can't she do? You got my vote.
Seriously.
Yeah. Listen, this is controversial. I put peas and cashews in mine. Yay or
I
nay?
noticed that. That was, you know, I mean, it's
Okay,
fine.
all
You could do
right.
it,
Your
like-
silence was very damning.
Yeah.
I knew what you
No,
wanted
but you know
to do.
what? I want to try it. Go on.
we'll do.
Go for it.
No, because I don't want to suffer the consequences of our future president not liking my Indian food. So why don't I just
No,
we'll just
I think
play it safe?
Okay, put a couple in. Just put a couple in. Can I just tell you something?
Yeah.
I've never made dosas.
Okay, but you're really good about critiquing them. Great. This is gonna be great for me. All right, so let's get to the cooking part of it. I always use too much oil. I'm often surprised when I make things from scratch.
Right.
This is why I needed a U.S. Senator to witness me do it.
You are doing such a good job. How old were your parents when they came over?
My parents were, I think, almost maybe late 20s, like 28,
Oh,
29,
really?
30.
Yeah. See, my mother came when she was 19
Wow.
by herself.
No way. Wow.
My grandfather was very progressive, and she wanted to study science.
My mother's father was the same way.
And you know, this is the thing that's really interesting, because people have these stereotypes and actually misconceptions about who Indians are. I mean, at least I can speak about my own experience, and you have a similar experience, sounds like, where, you know, my grandfather was very progressive. Like, his daughter wanted to go and do that, and he was like, go ahead.
I think this is done.
I think so, too.
And I think that we can move on to dosa.
Okay.
Here's my pre-made dosa mix that thousands of Indian women around the world are gasping that I'm using. I'm just gonna put some oil in the pan.
Okay.
Now, would your family, would they do the thing where they took the paper towel and spread it around, or do they just leave it
Oh,
like
yeah,
this?
yeah.
I just wanna let you know that I'm really stressed about doing this since you're...
Okay, can I just tell you, I'm in awe that this is happening at all in a real kitchen in front of me. Look at how gorgeous that is. You're doing such a great job.
So I think the key to dosa is very simple, which is a lot of oil. So what I do is put a little bit of oil in the holes to make it like crispy.
Oh, that's smart.
My dad kind of always did this. Senator Harris, what do you think of
Okay.
this dosa? I think it's done?
That's really good.
I think it's gonna be pretty good. There we go.
Wow, I am really impressed.
That was the better way to do it. Yes, wait.
Look at how gorgeous that is.
I'm gonna do the same thing on mine. So, masala dosa. Thank you for eating this. I would give this a hard B minus.
Mm,
The dosas weren't, I didn't think there were.
But the flavor is very nice.
Thank you. I was nervous cooking in front of you.
But you shouldn't be. You're such a good cook.
Okay. Thank you.
Very good.
Maybe when you're in the White House, I can come and cook you a meal.